hours ago, the pictures of ex-Super Eagles stars that paid a visit to Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his residence in Ikoyi surfaced online. The ex-players that were spotted in the pictures uploaded online are Pastor Tinubu'S, Kanu Nwakwo, Austin JJ Okocha, Victor Ikpeba, and others. This visit was in respect to Tinubu's 70th birthday, and a novelty match will also be played to honor Tinubu. Also, in a video that surfaced, Pastor Taribo West could be spotted praying fervently for Bola Tinubu. In relation to that news, Joe Igbokwe took to his Facebook account to share a statement made by Kanu Nwakwo concerning Bola Tinubu's generosity. The quote says that in the year 2000, we were looking for support to start the foundation. Nobody else except Ashiwaju. The date mentioned in the quote means that this happened in Tinubu's first tenure as the governor of Lagos State. This news doesn't sound strange at all because this is what Tinubu is known for. He has helped a lot of people so far, and it is good to note that Tinubu did these things without making noise about it. This is commendable because many years after, Kanu Nwakwo is still remembering this good gesture. These are the things that you hear Joe Bukwe reacting to. Oh my God, nobody says a Robin Hood is stingy, but the problem is he steals more than he gives back. Above all, he is old and sick. Nigeria needs a vibrant president, not the one that pees on himself with a shaky hand and will make a London hospital Aso Rock Clinic. Buhari has taught us to be wiser than this. Well, haters should comment now. Are they offline or they don't have money to buy data again to say trash about a Bola Tinubu? God pass them. You think people will not talk? Who do you think you are? All of you come together, all of you that are supporting Tinubu, you can't match those who are seen from a clearer perspective. No one hates anybody. Can't you people think the moment spent or the money spent is not Tinubu's sweat? Rather, it is Lagos State, since he was the governor then. It is the government's money gotten through his companies. Nobody among the haters will speak now. Politicians will never give you anything free without getting anything in return. If you are thinking in that direction, that means you must be a joker. It is not the same. Is it not the same Tinubu who is collecting Lagos revenue through Alpha Beta? Now there's Kasala in that Alpha Beta now. They drag it. At the end of the day, it came out to say, oh, they are going to settle out of court. What does that tell you? Well, those who believe in the right thing should not give up, because those who are just, a majority of the people who are supporting all these corrupt politicians, they are doing that because of what they have been given, or they are doing it out of ignorance, or because of a sentiment of all sorts. Well, because he gave a part of the money from Lagos Post, we should just vote him. Mark my words, Tinubu is just playing to the gallery. Where did the hospital built and located? Is it not in Lagos? Isn't it in Lagos or where? We should just vote him because of that. Let's continue. Let them continue to fool themselves. That's what it is. The assistance rendered wasn't born out of altruism, but for political gains and patronage. Quite smart of his light, and I'm not one of those carried away by such patronage. If you carry, or if you care to know, the money spent happens to be the Commonwealth of Lagos State and not Tinubu's sweat, please don't be deceived. These politicians don't have two heads. We only need to detach ourselves from this emotive way of thinking and use our brains. Well, thank God our family is not even plenty. How many people you help in your village? Who are they talking about? Is it these politicians or the so-called footballers? All the enemies of Achua will be disgraced at last. Politician disgrace, Abi. What would be normal? They bring up and support their candidate, even through another party, instead of crying over Tinubu. Well, because he helped you, then I should vote for him, Abi. Your vote is not required. You think so? You are talking like that. The politician will not tell you that anybody's vote does not require, though, and they will tell you that politics is a number of game. That is what they always say. Tinubu is a generous man, but what we are saying is that he's too old to take over from Buhari. Oh. Nobody hates Tinubu, but his ambition, age, and health is what matters now. He was once a good player, but today he is an old playing. Let him stand aside as a trainer or coach. Who is that one going to even train? Who is going to coach? To coach the same thing you are complaining, or people are complaining about, the same thing you want him to inculcate in other people or in the life of the youth. This campaign of Asiwaju is very simple. Tell me any of Yoruba intelligentsia that support this Asiwaju except Oloshus Agberu, lazy people that believe you will give peanuts. Earlier, you campaign for the right person like Oshibaju. Huh, now from fry pan to fire. The earlier you campaign for Oshibaju, the better for you. Really, you think that is the best thing? I doubt too. I doubt it. So because he used a public fund, then he was a governor. He used public fund of Lagos State to support public hospital built in Lagos State. Nigeria should mortgage their future for Tinubu. Poor presidency. Abi, what are they talking about? Tinubu will not rule Nigeria. He will not win. Oshibaju or anybody else is welcome. Is it not Tinubu that is seeing the handwriting on the wall? Oh my God. People just love to be deceived. And a lot of people who are just crying after all this Tinubu, Oshibaju, what is this man's name? Good luck, Jonathan Buhari. They are suffering. And they will still go back and be looking for, what do they call that, this thing? Giveaway. Oh, who is doing giveaway? They are the ones suffering. Suffering. So, is that enough because Tinubu helped you? Kanu Nwakwo, is that enough for Nigerians to close or to choose him as the best person to rule us for another 4 years? I'm not against your opinion, Mr. Kanu. Every Nigerian has the right to vote and be voted for. Well, when it comes to politics game, don't ever and ever sideline Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He knows more than your ancestors. At the end of the day, he knows. What has he done to the people? What he knows? What has he done to even Buhari that is not even his politician working and using him? He's just managing to pretend. It's not as if he likes what they are doing, and he never envisaged what they are doing. He knows how to play politics, and they gave him ordinary was leader of the party, which is not even constitutional. Okay, all I know is that he will not enter as president. He is too old for that. I have learnt my lesson from Buhari. No one can deceive me anymore. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take.